Get cozy everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Do Not Take This Cat Home. I am so excited to never play this anymore. Where were we? Here. What happened again? Fuck. I'm still really bored of this. So, yeah. You really can't afford to take the cat home with you. Well, maybe it wouldn't be completely impossible. A few extraneous luxury cats cut A few extraneous luxuries cut here and there, and you could see things working out, sure. But there's a slight problem that's been making you waver this whole time. One you simply can't ignore. That problem being that you can't trust this cat. Okay. Sounds ridiculous even in your head. Cats don't require trust to care for. They're incapable of betrayal or deception, specifically because, like other animals, they only seek out the most basic essentials of living, procreation, and comfort. Malice isn't something that could ever logically be applied to them. And yet, you feel it. That behind the gut-wrenchingly adorable face is something dangerous. And that something brought you here. It called you here. You're a curious person, but even you can't shake the deep, instinctual desire to get away from it, okay. The cat's face looks blank. It's an expression you've seen on so many cats before, but something about it feels sharper. Like it's aware of your thoughts and your intention to leave. Oh no, and it's daring you to try. You slowly stand up. The cat tracks your movement with its eyes not bothering to move its head. You don't say a word. You try not to even think. Get away from it. Though you don't really succeed. Turn around and quickly leave the alley, feeling those sharp eyes on you the whole way. When you get a good distance away, you finally take in deep gulps of air. Pant, pant. You feel better now. There's still plenty of time left to enjoy your day off. As long as you forget everything that just happened. But what you do? I don't know, dude. Go watch a movie again? It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. There's a showing of one such film at the old theater. Are we doing this again? I'd be pissed if this was doing something. I'd be fucking pissed. That's okay, though. You're not exactly a fan of the crowds. Nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. Go to the theater. Eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. What the? How did you get back here? Get away from it? Yeah. You leave the alley quickly. What now? Go watch a movie. Go to the new cinema. You don't know why, but you don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. You decided to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You joined the long line outside this new cinema. By the time you reach the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from a tired-looking teenager manning the booth. You head inside. And we're back again. The cat's face looks. Get away from it. Get it away now. You leave the alley quickly. What now? Go to the carnival. Spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, pharaoh boat. Rides you've been on before. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts. Games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy. Food you've eaten before. All the things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories, and then there's you. Sun hasn't started to set yet, still in the high sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. When you stop in tracks, you see something new, an attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors. It sounds kinda lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? Maze, enter the maze. You enter the maze. Oh my, that's big pupils. The guy's face looks. Get it away now. You leave the alley quickly again. Go to dog park. Decide to take a stroll in the park or something. The only one within your walking distance for the day is the nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel better. But first you get to see a cute cat today. Now I get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Such cuties, dogs are disgusting, they all should die. I didn't do that. You shut the fuck up, motorcycle. You decide to move on. The dogs are also adorable. Fuck you, motorcycle. You want to pet every single one you come across. I don't care. But you know, not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path trying to exude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. Yeah. You stop at the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen. Scampers up to you, blocking your path. Puppy. You pick up the puppy and, oh no, another jump scare. Oh no, you weirdy face. The cat's face looks, it's... Get away, get away. Meow, meow, meow. Just gotta repeat that. Leave the alley quickly. What now? What now? I go home. Wait, haven't you done this before? Yeah, so many times. You feel sick. Looking around, you suddenly realize that unlike earlier, fucking motorcycles always ruin the fucking recording. Go fuck yourselves. There isn't a single person inside. You're alone. Completely alone. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Darkness is embracing me. So why do you feel like you're being watched right now? I feel your heartbeat start to race. You need to get home. Now. You walk back home, the feeling of vibes on your back getting worse with each step. La-dee-da. By the time you're fumbling with the keys at your door, you're soaked through with cold sweat. Your skin prickles and itches. The heavy gaze you feel might as well be eyeballs physically pressing into your flesh. Sticky and unnatural. You finally get inside and... Oh, the wind is so windy outside. The weight of relief in the sigh that escapes through your lips actually causes you to physically shudder. The horrible feeling from earlier immediately dissipates as if it were never there. In the wake of its departure, you're left shaking and cold in your sweat-soaked clothes, but you're too relieved to care. Okay, exhausted, you mentally pass on the very concept of eating and head straight to your bedroom. You open the door and... Yeah. Hey there, sup? What else are you gonna do? Not again, no. You back up in fear. Eyes straight at the cat and his horrifying grin. You need to escape. You need to get out. But even if home isn't safe anymore, where will you go? You risk a glance around you and... You see that the walls all around you have become fleshy and lined with sharp teeth. The ground now a tongue writhing under your feet. In horror, you realize that the alley's entrance is getting smaller and smaller, closing like a mouth. You try to run for the exit. Yep. Nowhere to hide. But trying to run at the tongue slows your speed significantly as you stumble and trip. No. You watch helplessly as the last sliver of light from the entrance tightens beyond a size you could never hope to squeeze through. I knew I should have lost that weight. As darkness falls over you, you feel the damp humidity of the mouth all around you. Okay. The walls of teeth, fangs take their time closing in. Closer and closer. And... Am I finally dead? Ending 23. Thank God. Thank God we finished something. So what do we do now? We feed a cat with something? The cat must be pretty hungry, right? Can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to the box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat. Especially when we could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? So many choices. Check pockets, I don't know. You dig into your pockets. Find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Now, very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited son of a bitch. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. You find a chocolate bar? Is it? Nope, it's not even expired. Quite the find indeed. You're about to offer it to the cat, when suddenly you're hit with guilt as you remember something gut-curdling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious expression. It doesn't even know that you almost... I'm so sorry, I don't even know what to say. You're a horrible person. You know what? Stay there. I'll be right back. You leave the alley and return with a whole fish you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey, but it was the least you could do. The cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish after you'd place it in the box. You want to smile at the sign, but you just feel so awful. Sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. I can't read. Or maybe what do you call that? My body's physically rejecting this visual novel. What now, cat? On their way home, you notice more cats than usual watching you from their hiding spots, but you try not to think about it. Well, again. You can't help but wonder if they know what you'd nearly done, but it's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Or maybe I should hurt you, dumb bitch, right? Before you reach your apartment building, you're about to unlock the door when... you look behind you only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and thought that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. Starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front end. Oh, it's you. Oh. It's... Held carefully between its teeth is the chocolate bar you'd thrown away from earlier. It places the chocolate bar down in front of it before looking back up at you. All the cats look up to you, at you. You can feel their judgment. You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back, but without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. I don't know, dude. Should I beg for forgiveness, or... let's just beg for forgiveness. You collapse to your knees and bow down low as you start to earnestly beg for their forgiveness. I'm so sorry, I swear. I'd do anything to make it up to all of you, but you're out of options. Suddenly, hump, choke. You feel something stir in your stomach and swim its way up to your throat, closing off your airway as it tries to force its way out of your esophagus. Blarg. It finally succeeds with aid from your helpless gagging. Blarg. What is the point of this fucking story? What the... Lying on the ground in front of you... A fucking fish? It's a flopping fish, right? You just threw up a living fish. What the hell? The cats come rushing forward, all tearing hungrily at the fish. You're happy to finally be of help, truly. But how? Blarg. You threw up another fish. Blarg, and another. Blarg, and another. Blarg. Your stomach hurts. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. This takes forever. Tears is not streaming down your face by the time you cough up a final tiny bloody fish and collapse forward. Your throat and stomach both burn in a way that feels dangerous. You start to fade out. Despite the pain, you strangely feel a more overwhelming sense of hopeful pride that you've made up for your disgusting actions, that you've been forgiven. Yeah. Okay. The sound of happy cats munching away their fish fills your ears. Then... Oh, what the fuck is this now? You feel something behind nudge in your hand. It feels like it's the bar of chocolate you found in your pocket. Smile weakly. What? Successfully atoned, but you don't really have the strength to eat your reward? Sadly, the last taste in your mouth as you leave this mortal coil doesn't get to be that of chocolate, but raw fish. Ending 24. I'm supposed to be happy about this shit? What is the point of this fucking... I'm trying to load. Boom. Why is the load button not working? Alright. So, in the days leading up to my meeting with it, I'd been obsessed with the memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. Is there finally gonna be a fucking story with this fucking game? I was happy for them truly. But then I've been happy for others too. They promised it wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew how it felt to be told by someone you cared for that they'd outgrown you and your friendship. What the fuck are you talking about? That they never ever do such a thing to me. Get over it. Move on, bitch. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risk the pain of their rejection. Ah, boo fucking no, and just believe them. But I didn't. Pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But it only hurt all even them. I don't fucking care. Selfish as it was, I'd wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. Why the fuck would I fight for someone who keeps killing me? Fuck you, go fuck yourself. Burn in hell. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never ever let me go. A friend that would never ever leave me. All I had to do was promise the same thing in return. Anything else? You're walking. Oh, for fuck's sake. Again? Weather good today. That good thing. Maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. It's so lucky. She's a star. Cry, cry, cry in your lonely heart. Thinking, or maybe it was fate. Go fuck your fate. I'm so bored. What the fuck do we do now? Can I save here? It's gonna be another fucking... Oh, you can't actually save because story, etc. Feed it. Bar of chocolate again? I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it. Fat chocolate bar. Chocolate is toxic. Skip this, skip a do. Oh yeah, I should load there. Let's go inside. You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your sins weigh down on you, but you're only human. What more can you do? Jeez. Try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. Consider preparing dinner, but how could you enjoy it knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. You forego the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Your mind races, but you can't really think of any immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy. Try to lift one to see what's going on, but what rises out of the water isn't a pair of legs. Oh boy. A fucking fish? It's a fishtail? You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you're hallucinated from the stress. Try to climb out of the tub to cool your head, but instead of your hand rising up to brace itself, a wet fin stretches out to plop on the rim. Oh, so we become the fish. Be the fish. It's too weak to hold your weight and you're so startled by the sight. Oh dear. Let you slip and smack your head on the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You're awake, you think anyway. You open your eyes and... You're underwater? You must have slid beneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively. Except not really. Which is it then? A bubble simply floats out of your mouth up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know that your bathtub isn't that big. Did you shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drowned yet. You swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow's silhouette. You have been turned into a fish. This is impossible. You don't get any time to ponder over this, unfortunately, because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from beyond the water's surface. And then you realize this is the answer. This is how you're meant to be atone, whatever. With a heavy heart, I'm bored as fuck. You swim up to the surface. I just want to kill myself. Meow. Cat scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and onto those bathroom tiles. And you should flop around, gasping for air or water. You realize the cat wasn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You can hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look to the cat before closing your eyes and accepting your fate. As the cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh. And you find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed all of them. What the fuck? Even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. Your efforts, your life, and all of it amounted to nothing. Great. Ending 25. God, I don't know if I'm lucky or this is bad luck. Load. Play with cat. No, feed cat. And then look around the area. There you go. You glance around the dark, dingy alley, only to see garbage bags, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes, and scattered litter here and there. If there was something for the cat to eat, surely you would have found it by now, right? But you don't want to just give up so easily. You keep looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. Scritch, scritch. You just barely make out the sound of faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, oh so quietly, you creep over to the bin. And you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. Somebody knocked over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash. Somebody knocked over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash, but as you stand up, grasped in your hand is a mouse. Squeak, squeak. You do realize that the mouse is gonna bite you, right? The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wriggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. Really now. It wears itself out, eventually looks up at you with black eyes. It's completely at your mercy. Page 6. Oh my goodness. Spare it. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Spare the mouse. You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. It must be starving. What's next? I'm gonna be the mouse? You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You can't pray for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to... Oh God, it's so windy outside. Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Spare the mouse. Oh, spooky. Holy shit. I almost shit my pants. You're mocking me, aren't you? Yep. Last chance. Hand over the prey. Now. Spare the mouse. Go fuck yourself, stupid. You let the mouse go. He scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. But you don't pay it much mind. Heh. Yudo places giant claw paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance, not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. Yep, predictable. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back, and chomp. Yep. Who saw that coming? Everybody. Number 26. Feed the mouse to cat. The mouse looks scared, as if it can sense your intentions. It weakly starts to struggle again. Squeak. The mouse is reluctant. Feed mouse to cat. You feed the mouse to the cat. Ah, my neck. Don't forget to stretch, boys. The cat tears it apart instantly. Yeah. The cat's pain squeaks and squeals, pierce through you until you're abruptly cut off. There, abruptly. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at your fucking motorcycle, red tinting its fangs. Meow. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take the chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. I've become the mouse. Yeah. For a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. So bored, you head straight for your room and collapse in your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. Later, you wake up. Screech, squeak, squeak. Squeaking and scurrying noises all around you. So loud and gusty they sound like screams in the darkness of your room. You see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run, but you cry out as twin lances of pain race up your legs. You fall off the bed in your attempt to escape. The hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. Looking back and squinting in the dark. My neck. You just about make out the source of your pain. God, what else is on YouTube? Is there something good to watch? Yeah. The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled, bitten through your socks. No, leave me alone. Let's see. What else is there? Hey, WWE just uploaded a full match of Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed title on WrestleMania 40. You can watch that. I wonder if we can get copyright. As long as it's a video. It's not a video, right? No, leave me alone. Desperate you crawl with your only arms towards the door. Now what? The mice are set upon you. Oh. Biting into your skin. Okay, gnawing away pieces of you. Oh, look, it's Cody Rhodes' first entrance. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arm heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with little claws and tiny teeth. You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Flop. Oh, yeah. But your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground lifeless. Cody Rhodes is the perfect babyface, but as a champion, there's not really a memorable rivalry for now with Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes would, as a champion, I think someone from the locker room should challenge him being the champion. Like, for example, Cody Rhodes, I don't really believe in you as a champion. You may have the title, but you're no champion or something like that. Cody has to face that kind of opponent. One who doesn't believe that Cody deserves to be a champion. That would be so cool. Instead of, I don't know. Instead of having those random battles. It kind of is going somewhere with Kevin Owens and, what's his name? Randy Orton. Man, it takes so long. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. A few mice creep forward to curiously inspect your arm. You stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. Hopefully, it's not, the microphone isn't picking up the Cody Rhodes song, or else it's gonna get copyrighted. This what do you call it? This entrance in the while watching. Few mice, wait, oh great, nice, and a car also. What else? In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you, the darkness in its beady black eyes. The darkness in its beady black eyes, you can't begin to measure their depths. Anything else? That it? Nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. I'm always the bad guy, eh? Collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious, but the pain should be indescribable. And yet you feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. Cough, cough. You quickly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. Feel something being pulled out of you. And in between the moments the blankets of face fade out. There's fireworks during Cody Rhodes' entrance, and in between the moments the blankets of darkness fade out of your vision. You hear something went plop on the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open, see it in front of the mouse. Weirdly shaped red with your blood and pulsing, and oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but You also feel anger? Yeah, so much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision falls you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in from the darkness beyond the doorway. Okay. You can hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Uh-huh. Low yowls, deep snarls, gnashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining sense leaves you, you smile weakly with your last of your strength. When suffering yourself, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Purr. Good kitty. And it's 7. Okay. Well, this is fucking stupid. I'm gonna edit here. This is Do Not Take This Cat Home if you want to try the game for yourselves. The links are in the description. I'm gonna watch Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns instead. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.